Happy Friday. Phil Lindemann with your midday news on Krystal 93. First Chair Friday took us to the Vail Valley today for crisp, sunny laps at Vail. In town for the weekend was a crew from Minnesota.
Probably finding some pretty good tree runs.
Yeah, looking for a little bit of backcountry powder. I know we got a couple inches this week, but a little bit better than Minnesota.
Lapping Game Creek without the kids was Joe from the Front Range.
Post kids, it's all about midweek skiing. Avoid the traffic, avoid the lines, get my turns in midweek, and let everyone else have it on the weekends.
Joe was cruising 3 inches of dust on Suncrust, but Game Creek was just the start of his mission.
I want to hit every ball. That's just my little adventure for today, is hit every ball.
Forecast calls for sun and warmer temps all weekend. Families in Silverthorne are fighting for compensation from a luxury developer that bought the land from beneath their mobile homes. Peter Bakken of Mountain Dreamers is advocating for the families and says change could be coming soon at the Capitol.
I believe that there will be, in our state legislature this term, a bill introduced that really tries to address some of these issues around mobile home parks, including issues like we're dealing with now, which would require property owners, if they're displacing people, to compensate them.
He is still nervous for 3 other mobile parks in Summit, where residents own their trailers, but not the land itself. The Breck Rec Center is distributing free N95 and surgical-grade face masks. Limit is 5 per person per month, part of a statewide program from the governor's office. CDOT is busy upgrading aging infrastructure at the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnels. CDOT's Tamara Rollison.
We are revitalizing the exterior of the tunnel, including drainage, guardrail, the roof, and other building repairs. We will be modernizing energy-efficient heated water circulation for the fire hydrants. This is important because that prevents water from freezing.
This behind the week's work is spread out over several years. A former Idaho Springs cop is getting probation and community service for a highly visible assault case. Nicholas Hanning pleaded guilty to third-degree assault for using his taser on an elderly man last year. This was one of the first cases in Colorado where body cam footage led to charges against an officer. The snow sculptures in Breckenridge are finished and ready for viewing. Keith with Team Breckenridge explains the inspiration for the home team.
The boy who believed he could fly chasing his dreams on a paper airplane, and that kind of simulates back to all of us carvers. We're always dreaming, we're always coming up with new ideas, and we're always believing in ourselves.
Viewing is free through next week. You will need a reservation for tomorrow. In sports, the Nuggets play the Pelicans tonight at 6. The Avalanche face the Blackhawks at 6:30. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz & Associates with American Family in Dillon, Copper is hosting the Winter Bike Fat Bike races tomorrow at sundown. Taylor Prather with the resort.
We'll have a groom track, and if you have a fat bike or even if you have a mountain bike and want to give it a go, that's encouraged.
Kids race a 2-mile loop for free. Adults race an 8-mile loop for $25. Sign up at coppercolorado.com. Tigers Alpine Ski Team is racing at Beaver Creek right now. Boys and girls basketball plays Steamboat Springs at home tonight. Hockey plays Aspen at home. Swimming and diving has a meet in Aspen. And the Breckenridge Vipers will play the Vail Yeti twice this weekend. Opening game tonight in Vail at 7:50. Closing game Saturday in Breck at 7:30. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.